All right, let's get into it. So 20,000 followers. Pretty crazy. When I started this business, I did not have a thought at all about getting to 20,000 people. But several months back, it kind of became a reality that as things continue to progress, that I was like, yeah, I think it's going to get there. And it's not without thanks to a lot of people, and so that's what I wanted to hit on quickly. And first and foremost, the most credit goes to my wife. There is a ton of work that goes on running a business. There's a lot of people that want to say, oh, it must be nice, and they think we're just taking cruises and sitting on the beach all the time. And fact of the matter is, to run a small business takes way more than 40 hours a week. I am constantly working on the weekends, working at nights. You're always ordering parts, ordering saws, returning messages and phone calls and emails, and there's just no shortage of things that need to get done. And so while I'm doing that, she's making sure that the house is taken care of and that the girls are taken care of, and that is no small task in and of itself when she also has her own day job. So there were a lot of people that questioned what I was doing at first, and how are you going to make a business out of chainsaws, and what are you doing? Make sure you're taking care of your wife and kids. And she has always had my back from the get-go and said, you can do it. If this is what you want to do, I believe that you'll do it. And so huge thanks to her. My buddy Mike was really the one that kind of pushed me over the edge and gave me the gumption to do it. So big thanks to Mike. My buddy Nick has helped me a ton along the way, learn and grow, and let me play with some of his saws and whatnot too, to prove out some things. And so that's been fun. And my buddy Bill is the one that took my initial ramblings and renderings and drew the logo that I started with. And so big thanks to Bill. Mike at Peachtree Woodworking. Mike gave me a shot way before anybody ever knew who I was, and really kind of helped me get my feet underneath me. So thanks to Mike. Bodie was one that Bodie Pennington, Empire Workshop is what he's known as now. But I talked to Bodie years ago before anybody knew who he was in the saw world, and frankly, probably nobody knew who I was. But we became fast friends and have always had a good relationship, sharing saw knowledge and talking through things and stuff like that. So it's been fun to go through this with him. Jeff at Leave Nothing Stock has never hesitated to pick up the phone and have a conversation. We talk about kids and life and homesteading, and we talk about saws. And he was the one that months ago I was chatting with him, and there's just there's always an uncertainty when you run a business on your own. I hope there's still going to be business. I hope I can still take care of my kids and my family and everything else. And he's the one that said to me, Tim, there's a saying by Joe Rogan about escape velocity. And he said, you've reached escape velocity. You're okay. And that never really sunk in until later on, that as things continued to grow, I thought this is now very much a business that I can be confident in. And unless I do something stupid like Bud Light, but thanks to everyone there that has helped have the faith in me to do this. And I'm not going to get into customers that have been with me for a long time. I don't want to miss somebody or irritate somebody if I forget, but I've had a lot of people that have been with me since the get-go and been very good to me. It's so nice to see people have your back and throw a recommendation out or tag me to get visibility in something or what have you. And so I've had some really good people up front that have followed along with me and stuck around. And so thank you to all of those. And then to everybody else that's new here or continues to show up. This page is a page of respect, a page of learning, a page of sharing fun performance in chainsaws. And so if that's your thing, I hope you find a home here too. But it's a lot of fun. Some days it's a lot of aggravation, but I keep coming back. So with that, I don't know what I'm going to do for the giveaway yet. If anybody's got any ideas of what would be a cool way to go about giving it away, as opposed to just a random number generator or something, if there's like a cool contest type thing or something. I thought about trying to pair it with some sort of deal for the Iowa City Children's Hospital. If anybody's familiar with the third quarter wave that the Iowa Hawkeyes do, I've thought about trying to do something in tandem with that, but that'll be later details. So anyhow, so stay tuned for that. But we are now at 20,000, and so it's time to come up with something for that, and so that'll be coming up here shortly. But anyhow, I just want to take a few minutes to say thank you to everyone. It's really cool. It's really humbling to be a part of. I never thought I would be classified as a public figure in social media, but as of yesterday, that is what Facebook now considers me, and that's a weird thing. But in any case, I'm still just a guy in the corn that likes to play with chainsaws. And yes, believe it or not, we do have trees in Iowa. So with that, thank you again for everyone for being here. Stay tuned for details to follow at some point about the giveaway. But I am blessed that you guys have done this for me and continue to do this for me. So with that, thank you very much. Have a good weekend.